All right, so what's up, folks? I'm back, man. It's your boy Magoo. That's right, Magoo Speaks. Welcome, your number one favorite podcaster out here. I am Himothy Magoo, aka Magoo_JJ on Instagram. Magoo Speaks right here on the YouTube. And shoot, if you can come by any spot, martial arts or fitness, any one of them spots I go to, say what up. It's your boy, man. You know, DM me, like, subscribe, comment, share. Yo, subscribe, man. Hit that sub button. I want to thank everyone who listened to the last episode. Thank you. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all all have helped me tremendously. And once again, I am trying to improve the content of these messages and make sure that we really deliver some hardcore truth out here, because being a martial artist, as fun as it is, it also sucks. You know, listen, there's good and bad in anything. So let's get right down to it. I was talking about the affirmation of commitment, you know, because you got to affirm your commitment to the game from time to time. You gotta sit there and be like, okay, I'm doing this and why I'm doing this and where and when and blah, blah, blah. So we'll get to that in a second. So the only way to ensure progress is to commit to the process. I'll say it again. The only way to ensure progress is to commit to the process. So, you know, I committed myself a few years ago. I wasn't doing so well. You know, bad health. I started going to the gym. I started getting myself in shape. I did some posts and stuff. You know, I always think about that time. You know, sometimes like March, April, May. Those are a special time of the year for me, because I always think about that of like what happened in the beginning. So yeah, I had to commit to this process. You feel me? I had to step my shit up. And then, you know, I started training because I realized I was outside. You know, it's late at night. I'm traveling all the time. And, you know, again, I'm homeless. So, you know, you want to get your body in shape to be able to be the weapon that you need it to be, just in case things get crazy. You feel me? So here we are. And in order to begin, first, you have to choose your goal. And that's what it was. Like, I had to choose that goal. I mean, listen, I came in, I said, yo, I want to learn how to fight. I want to learn how to fuck people up. And then as time went by, it's like, yo, I just want to learn how to be a better person, man. Like, violence hurts. Like, fighting hurts. Like, I'm not trying to engage in that bullshit out here. You know, I mean, if I have to, I damn sure will. I've got no problem with that. But at the same time, you know, you want to be the coolest one in the room. And at least that's my goal, is to be the coolest one in the room. I don't harbor no feelings. If there's an issue, let's get down to it. Let's resolve that issue and let's go about our day, man. And so that's the first point I was making, you know, about the mission. It's like, what is our mission here? What journey are we on here? What are we doing here? You know, it's like that. It's like a Grand Theft Auto heist. Like, I need to get all my pieces together. I need to go get the cars. I need to get the people. I need to get the guns. I need to get the place where we're gonna stash at. I need to know my target. Everything. I'm ready to go in there and take all the cash or computer data or whatever it is that we're heisting. You know, Grand Theft Auto style. Because if we're not focused on that, right, then what are we doing? We won't even, I mean, that's how I feel. I feel when I don't have a bona fide, like, goal, right, I get confused. If you ever see me spinning around in a circle, going back and forth from time to time, that's because I don't have nothing to do. Seriously. And it feels terrible. I'm trying to cut that out of my life so bad, you know. And again, I'll just bring it up. Master of the 24-hour cycle. So yeah, go holler at my boy Master Chim about that, all right? But yeah, he helped me a lot with that. Y'all always shout him out for these, man, for real, yo. And that's good, because that's another thing, you know, one of my mentors told me many years ago was like, yo, seek out real life alpha males. Like, it's like, yo, it's like, okay, you know, you don't think about it that much, but you feel me? When my uncles and them are gone, right? You know, I always had my uncles. I always had the OGs in the neighborhood that I grew up in. And I don't have them anymore. So now I have to go out and seek new people. And there we go. Just it comes full circle, because MC always talks about forming alliances. But there we go. And the next point was that I did have to change my mindset to even begin to attack that, because I had to have some type of self-awareness. If I wasn't going to be self-aware of myself, of what I was doing and where I needed to be at, where I wanted to be at rather, because God put me where I needed to be at, but where I wanted to be at, if I didn't have the mindset, I wouldn't have been able to do it. And I'm still working at it, still to this day. Listen, some of the people I'm like really cool with and getting close with in my life, even though these are in weird areas, it still feels so good. It feels great to build somewhat of a support system from, people that genuinely care. Like, people will see me and ask me things, and that's cool right there. And I dig that, man, because, I haven't had that in a long time. I mean, I don't even remember. It's gonna be tough, but I don't, even when she was alive, I don't remember the last time my mother asked me how I was doing. So, growing up without that and knowing that we all lived in the same house, that was a little weird. So when people ask me anything, even coach asking me how training was going, it was great, because I just knew automatically what I wanted to bring up when I saw him. So thanks, Coach. Thanks, Coach Ant. I really appreciate that so much. And I thank you for being here, even though you're doing the summer camp thing right now with the kids. Thank you for still being there and being helpful. Thank you. And it was, let me see. So, and then another thing about mindset, one more thing about mindset, like, and it's continuing to find the motivation, because in the summer months, since I've been training, I noticed like people like to disappear, or maybe there's things going up, perhaps they're taking up overtime, or somebody went on vacation, whatever the case. Because of this, some of the training partners that I really like aren't always on the mat. I just had one return. He had a bad case of ribs. Let's just say that, bad case of ribs. And the guy was not training for a little bit, and I needed him on the mat. And I finally got to roll with him earlier this week, and I loved it. It was great, because that's what, you want that veteran presence there. That's a training partner I really like. He's a competitor just like me, cool ass guy just like me. So shout out to my boy there. Word. I don't know if I can say your name on here yet, but if you say, oh yeah, Magoo, you can say my name. Oh, bet, I'll say your name. So we'll talk about that another time. But again, the mindset behind actually getting everywhere, getting the motivation to keep going, even though people aren't there, is essential, guys. Do not lose a good train of thought when it comes to what you want to do on the mat tonight. It doesn't matter who's in the building. If you there by yourself, grab that grappling dummy. I'm telling everybody, that's why I got one in the house. Cause sometimes I just want to roll that bad. I had a funny thought just now, but Anyway, y'all. So I'll go on to the last point before I get up out of here. And that's cooking up challenges and tasting victory. Now, I just kind of started down the path for that when I was talking about mindset and about, still finding motivation when your training partners aren't there. But real talk, sometimes you gotta cook up some type of motivation, man. You gotta really find some type of challenge. You gotta look at something that's so difficult and just be like, I'm going head on into that shit. Dead serious, man. I used to ride. Now, I used to ride bikes. I grew up riding bikes. Mountain biking is OD awesome. And I like the trails, right? So my brother, he could tell you better than I can. He loves to ride the trails. Like, we'll ride the trails all the time, but I remember one time I was coming down the trail, right? And I tried to go around this hairpin turn at a high speed. And we on a cliff doing this shit, by the way. Like, literally on a fucking cliff. And I come around this corner, we going downhill and shit. I tried to hit that hairpin. I tried to lean it all the way to the side. My ass taps the front brake coming around. I tapped the front brake. Well, needless to say, I took a dive. I'm still here to talk about it though. But yeah, a dive nonetheless. And it sucked. It sucked. Now, nothing was broken, nothing was sprained. There was some bruising, there was some pain for like a good 2 or 3 weeks, but I survived, so I'm good. Like, I don't care. And now when I go down trails and I come around hairpin turns, I still go hella fast. I just don't hit that front brake, but I still go hella fast doing that. Cause I had to find that challenge when I was like, we going up the trails right now. Like, bruh, I want to come down going fast too. I don't want to just come down holding the brake, tapping the brake, being all pussy and shit. Nah, I want to go down there mad fast. I want to hit one of them dunes right quick and jump over that motherfucker. So yeah, I don't care. I went fast and it happened. But you know what? When I started doing that without busting my butt, it felt good. And that was the win right there. So that's what we looking for on the mat. We looking and off the mat, and I'm talking about something off the mat. All of this, why is everything applicable off the mat, yo? Yo, seriously, everything is so applicable off the mat. Yo, I gotta get out of here, man, cause we gonna go on all night. Real talk, yo. Yo, gratitude for everybody. Gratitude for everything. It's just so exciting to be able to come on and go through this with y'all. Yo, the journey is really picking up. I feel like I'm about to hit a valley. Something is weird out here. There's something weird in the air. But I definitely feel like I'm about to hit a valley. And so I'm trying to get some mental reps. We're preparing for that to make sure that I can stay stable and steady the ship during the course of that time, because I don't want to set myself back. I don't want to miss a step. I want to be here for me, but I want to be here for my training partners. I want to be here for my friends, my family, like just anybody that need me, man. Oh, yo. And I don't know if he listens to my podcast or not, but shout out to my boy Trends for giving me that talk yesterday. I mean, he don't even train, but like to hear his fitness and his health journey right now is crazy, because my man said, look, I've been fasting. He been talking about how he been sacrificing, and he got the window, man. And I'm like, shoot, and this is a guy that used to be like 200 pounds. Now the guy's like 160. So, yo, shout out to my boy, man. One of my best friends in the world. Known him practically forever. All right, anybody. So, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, share, DM me, hit me up. And by the way, for person that was in the previous comments for the previous episode, now how's that for Magoo Cooks? I'll holler at y'all soon, man. Oos.